Something special is happening in Grudziądz this season. After years of mid-table finishes, GKM Grudziądz are turning heads in 2025. They've opened the season with 3 consecutive wins, including big victories over Czestochowa and Zielona, and are climbing the table with big confidence. A big part of that success, riders like Michael Jepsen Jensen, who I sat down with to talk about the team's form, his journey back to the Extraliga, and a message he has for the GKM fans. So, Michael, thanks for taking the time to chat. Let's get straight into it. GKM have kicked off this season with real intent. What's been the key difference on and off the track?
I think we have been building on what we did last year, to be fair. Sort of things changed for the better for me when I got here as well, but it for sure did for the club as well. I know I bring a lot to the team, and I think the club is appreciating that, and I think that had done a big change for them as well. After all, the first season where they finished below 7th place was last year, and I'm super proud of being a part of that. But yeah, I just think the atmosphere is brilliant, and the people are working well together and showing us great trust. So no, I don't think there's like any big changes. As you see on our lineup, we're pretty much the same squad. There's one change. So yeah, really we've been building on what we had, and I think that's super good, super positive, and that's one of the main keys to our performance this far.
So 2 seasons ago, you were riding in the 2nd division, and often found yourself as a reserve. Was there a moment during that time when you questioned whether to continue racing, or was you always determined to fight your way back to the top?
No, my plan have always been to get back to where I feel like I belong, even though that sounds a little bit wrong in my ears. But that have for sure always been the plan. But there have been a lot of battles over the past 10 plus seasons, which is reasons why the results haven't been as they should have been. And before last winter, my wife and I gave it sort of a last shot, and that have turned out very positive. A lot of worries and stress from the background kind of removed, so I can focus more on my part, which is riding my bike and making sure the circumstances for the outcome is as good as they can be, and that's practically some of the things I have changed. But yeah, I started last season in Poznan, and even though at the first meeting we had, I was the best scoring rider, and I think we had with Rybnik, who won the league, and I had 3 heats with the best rider of the league as well, and still for the next meeting I was not part of the team, but I believe that everything happens for a reason, and without that and my trust in myself and my skills, I wouldn't have grabbed this chance first of all, and I wouldn't have gotten it either. So yeah, I'm just super happy for the outcome.
And now with 38 points from 15 starts this season, how does it feel not to only be back in the Extraliga, but performing at the top of the standings?
Yeah, well, it feels good, of course. I'm not thinking that much about it. I'm trying to take it day by day, focusing on what's in front of us. For me, still the team performance is the most important. It's not the individual point. I'm not looking at it, but of course I know that I have done quite okay. So yeah, just for me the most important is to build from what I did last year and to continue building from how I started this season, because I still believe that I have more to give, and I can lift my performances to something that is better than what it is at the moment, and that's what I'm working hard for, to still get things sorted behind the scene, for the performances to be more stable and to be even better. So yeah, we're working very hard on that, and I have a lot of trust in what I'm doing, and I have a lot of trust in my process. I have a lot of trust in my team, even my tuner Peter Johns. So, yeah, I believe that heading in a good direction for sure.
No, perfect. And as we wrap up, Michael, is there a final message you'd like to send to the fans of GKM Grudziądz who are supporting you and the team this season?
No, but of course I want to say thank you for the warm welcome. I know it hasn't been too hard because I have done pretty decent, but I still believe the backing we have, even for the team when we have been struggling. I think that's playing a major part in all this. It's been the same from the club and from the sponsors. You know, there's not a like a crazy pressure, which I think is positive, and I believe that the trust in the riders or in the persons behind a team is just super important for people to actually come and give their heart, and that's what it's about. And I think the atmosphere we have on the stadium is incredible. So I'm looking forward to every meeting.
Well, thank you, Michael. That's everything.
Thank you so much.
With the fans behind them and the momentum building, could this be GKM's breakthrough year?